Well, I thought this year, for you, the advice I'd give seniors, I was all prepared to give you some, but an opportunity arose, and so I'm bringing in a guest speaker, and I think he's just entered the building. Let's go see. And nobody is going to have a problem recognizing this speaker. Welcome. I could have used an introduction. It might help me out remember where I'm at. Anyway, I know here I am at Perry High School, class of 2022, period. When I was asked to do this, I did a little research. And so I made up a speech all by myself. Here it goes. 4 years and 7 days ago, your administrators brought forth on these hallways a class, a rambunctious class, dog-faced pony soldiers, dedicated to tomfoolery, and the principal Belcoda. And they said, Mr. McLaughlin, tear down that wall. Turns out it was just a divider, and they needed to talk to Mr. Devitt. But they asked themselves not what they could do for their school, but what their school, well, you know the thing. Now, I came up with 3 pieces of advice. First, stand up for what is right. You know what is right, and that's going to be part of another piece of advice. You know what's right inside, right? One time, I had a bully in my town named Corn Pop, and a bunch of us got together, and we decided to confront Corn Pop. There was me, Tony, he was a real tiger. There was Lucky, there was Count, loved chocolate. There was Boo and Barry and Toucan Sam. And we all got together and confronted Corn Pop. And he backed down and started doing the right thing. But that's what happens when you all stand together for what's right. Next, you gotta take time for yourself sometimes. Stop and smell the roses. I'm telling you, roses smell good, Jack. You gotta think about what smells good to you. It could be a donut. It could be shampoo. Sometimes you're lucky enough to carry what smells good with you. You gotta take time to stop and take a nice deep breath. That's good. Last thing, listen to your inner voice. Some of you might be fortunate like me in that your inner voice actually takes on a shape in front of your eyes. Just the other day, I was talking to some reporters, and my inner voice, in the form of a giant rabbit, stepped in front of me and said, "Hey, Joe, you got to go over here." And so I listened to my inner voice, and I went over there, and everything turned out great. So those are the 3 things I have for you. Stand up for what's right. Stop and smell the roses, or whatever smells good to you. And listen to your inner voice, Jack. That's all I got for you, class of 2022. Good luck. Thumbs up. Period. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. As you could tell, well, maybe you couldn't. Maybe it's a surprise to you that that wasn't the President of the United States. You could know that by comparing that impersonation to the real thing. And that's what I'd hope that this year's seniors would learn to do and to make it a focus as they go out to find the true representation of whatever somebody's trying to tell you and compare what they're saying to the truth. And so it's like when they look at counterfeit money, they don't look at all random bills, they look at a bill that is authentic, and then they compare everything to that. And so I'd like the class of 2022 to seek the truth. I think you'll find it. I know you'll find it if you seek it. And compare what everyone else says to that truth. And so that's it. Good luck, 2022, period.